Electricity bills will become more expensive in January after the energy regulator Ofgem announced an increase in its latest price cap this morning. It will go up by 1.2% to 1,738. It's a rise of 21 or about 175 per month, but not a huge increase indeed, and that should be noted, given the fact that we've seen substantial increases with, haven't we, over the last couple of years. This is a very modest one, but it is an increase. Nevertheless, it should also be said, and we explain this every time, don't we, that figure, that overall figure of £1,738 is not in itself a cap. The cap comes at the unit price, so if you use a lot less energy, well then frankly, you'll pay a lot less than the average of £1,738, but if you're a household that uses a lot of energy, you could well pay a lot more than that figure on the bottom of your screen. We are taking action to insulate homes, providing the warm home discount to 3 million families, driving increased take-up of pension credit, and working with suppliers to ensure there is help available for the most vulnerable customers. But you listen to many who work in the energy SE sector, and they say that thankfully Britain needs to be less exposed to the turbulence of global energy prices. They need to essentially, yes, invest in renewables, but sort out the market to make that renewable dividend, if you like, work in the UK, which they would say it's not happening at the moment. Just quickly talk me through as well, though, the retail sales data, because that's perhaps more significant today. Yeah, and it's down. Sales volume is 0.7% in October. Not why is that? A couple of factors. There has been a lot of uncertainty about the budget. Many feel that uncertainty has dragged on those figures. Consumers essentially not willing to spend money while they didn't know what the tax situation would be like. Also, we had a pretty mild October, and that meant that people didn't go out and buy winter clothes like they normally would. We saw substantial falls in cloth sales. Now the expectation is, given the fact that the budget is now in the rear view window, and the fact that it is a lot colder these days, that these figures will bounce back, and we're now definitely in the downward slope into Christmas. But there is long-term concerns about the very fact that economic growth is expected to be relatively slow, and that there will be a further squeeze on people's living standards, that actually those figures, those retail figures, those sales figures might not be quite as strong as initially had been predicted. Thanks for watching this video.